Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Salute, salute to y'all. Happy Monday to y'all. I am Mervin. I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream this evening. Um, so got a lot to unpack with this stream, this podcast that I'm talking to you about tonight. So I'm gonna do my best to try to take my time with this, and that way I can be able to articulate myself to the best ability possible. All right. So today we're going to talk about a recent event that happened last week. Those of you who wasn't familiar with it, the late Kevin Samuels actually had a celebration last week. Once again, the late Kevin Samuels had a celebration last week on his channel. Now, if y'all was following my community while right, I actually have posted about this too. Matter of fact, let me share that with y'all real quick. This is why I post on my community wall when I see this happen, because there's two different events that happened last week. First was like a trailer, right, that happened. Then the second was the actual birthday party remembrance. All right, so let me share that with y'all real quick. So this is why I post on my community wall if I was paying attention to it. I post on there breaking news Kevin Samuels alive, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, because I didn't know what the hell was going on last week. I didn't know if his page was being hacked, or I don't know what was going on. So I didn't talk about it because I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't want to cloud off of information that I didn't have the full story of. So I just let it be, and I just put it on my community wall. But shortly after, when they had this coming soon trailer, which I'm gonna talk about that too. But shortly after, when they had this, right, that's when they posted this right here to celebrate his life, birthday remembrance YouTube live stream. But technically speaking, it wasn't a live stream; it was actually a premiere, which I'm going to talk about that. And so they aired this March the 13th, 2023. All right. So we're going to we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this birthday remembrance thing tonight on this podcast. All right. Reason why we're going to talk about this is because I was actually viewing that stream. I actually viewed both of the streams, right? And just like I say, both of the streams wasn't technically live streams. There was just premieres, okay? And so when I was viewing this yesterday, the actual birthday remembrance celebration, me personally, I had this expectation. I don't know about anybody else, but I had a certain expectation. No, I did not have the expectation of seeing Kevin Samuels because I know Kevin Samuels passed away. But I had a certain expectation of at least seeing live, not actual videos of people, but I was actually having the expectation of seeing like people actually live, like families and friends and other content creators, live, actually talking about Kevin Samuels, saying, celebrating his birthday and celebrate, the remembrance of his birthday. Ms. Andy, salute, thank you. But that was my expectation. But instead, what we got was a premiere. Now, just like I say, when I was looking at this, right, I was like, oh my God. Matter of fact, it's better for me to show y'all, okay? And so what I just did a little clip of what they were showing on this premiere last week, you know what I'm saying? Because I had noticed that shortly after this premiere, that's when, I don't know if it was Kevin family's family or attorneys or whoever it is, but I noticed that they had trademarked Kevin Samuels' name. Okay. So I kind of noticed that. So I just this is what I did. Here's pretty much what was happening last week. Now the first part of this is on Kevin Samuels' best friend, right? And all he was doing, he was just talking about, his life and blah 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 and all the stuff there. Then we had Dennis Sperling. Dennis Sperling is an attorney, but he's also a content creator as well too. He got on there. He was talking about his experience with Kevin Samuels, and this is what continued out throughout this whole entire premiere. Well, it was nothing but different content creators coming on there and sharing their experience about Kevin Samuels. Okay. Now, the reason why I was disappointed about this is because, first of all, it was a down premiere. Another reason why I was disappointed about this is because within this premiere, people was they had activated the super chats and everything, right? So people was donating to this page that was giving out super chats and all the stuff there. Now, if Kevin Samuels were alive, I wouldn't trip about it. But this man is dead. So I found it very, very interesting that they had activated his super chat. And so all these people started donating. But I also noticed this as well too when I was looking at it, right? I also noticed that it was certain type of content creators who initiated the super chat to get other people to start participating in the super chats as well too. Now, I can't show you these content creators in real time because just like I say, I noticed that Kevin Samuels' page is now trademarked. Okay. I just noticed that. So I won't be able to share that. But however, there was a lot of people that was giving super chats. Yeah, Miss Andy, she just posted on here. I'm gonna put a post right here talking about for 40,000 super chat. That happened real time. In real time. And I believe that it was certain content creators that did this, okay? To initiate it, to get other people to start doing it. Because when this first happened, the other night when this happened, people was thinking that this page was hacked. But even when this page was being hacked, right, or people was assuming page was being hacked, right, it was people still donating in the super chats. So I found that very, very strange. I found it very, very strange. Then, of course, like, all these content creators, like right now, these different content creators that are coming on here, and they pretty much just sticking to a script as well, too. I'm pretty sure that they probably received an email from whoever it was that initiated this, right? I'm pretty sure they received the email and say, hey, I want y'all to say this, and say that. And keep it no more about, 1 minute long or so? And all of them stuck to the script. They was pretty much saying the same exact thing. Now, keep in mind, this is supposed to be celebrating Kevin Samuels' life and also celebrating his birthday. So while all this is going on, just like I say, different super chat, people giving out super chats, it's been shared out. To my knowledge, they racked up almost like $50,000 in super chats that night. To my knowledge. So it made me question what was the real intent behind this. Then another thing too is right, just like I'm showing y'all this clip of it right now, another thing was very interesting to me is this. The only person who wasn't a content creator that spoke was his best friend in the very beginning. Other than that, everybody else was content creators. None of his family, like his ex-wife, his daughter, his alleged, I guess, girlfriends who dated him, whatever. Nobody else didn't come forward and speak. It was just only them. So that's another thing that drew a red flag to me. Hold up, man. Is this really about Kevin Samuels or what? I came to the conclusion that This whole entire event was just for these certain type of content creators. Now keep in mind, this is just my perspective, and also these type of content creators, to be honest, I honestly, respect their work. You know what I'm saying? I respect them as content creators. From coworkers to coworkers. But I got to call a spade for real. I honestly believe that this whole thing was orchestrated by these content creators, and they literally used Kevin Samuels' channel to clout chase. That is my perspective. They use Kevin Samuels' platform to clout chase. Because if you go back and listen carefully what they were saying, right, majority of the stuff that they was talking about, they were mainly low-key plugging in their platforms. Kid you not. They were low-key plugging in their platforms. So to be honest with you, I'm honestly thinking that that's what it is, because here's another thing too I want y'all to consider too. With these content creators could have, since they was having a celebration of life, with Kevin Samuels, right, celebrate his life, right? Why these content creators didn't go live on their respective platform and did this? Because even after the celebration, none of them, and I checked every last one of them, none of them did not have a separate show where they were celebrating Kevin Samuels' life. None of them. In fact, it was a couple of them who was actually live while the celebration was going on. Kid you not. They were actually live on their platform while the celebration was going on. They never mentioned anything about celebrating Kevin Samuels' life or nothing like that. They was only talking about their particular topic of that night. Kid you not. Kid you not. So this lead me to believe that they honestly used this man's platform just to clout chase, just to get money out of it. And that's another thing that I want to talk about too, that's drawing a red flag to me as well. It's the money. Now they have posted this right here. They posted this. I'm going to share this with y'all. I'm pull it up. Give me a second. I'm going to pull this up because I want y'all to see this. They posted this right here, y'all. All donations and proceeds will be rightfully distributed to the Samuels family. Our donations and proceeds will be rightfully distributed to the Samuels family. Now, here's my question. Who is considered as the Samuels family? Once again, who's considered as the Samuels family? Now, if y'all were following Kevin Samuels' content, it was very, very rarely that Kevin Samuels mentioned anyone who was part of his family. In fact, the only time when Kevin Samuels had to mention about his family, which is his ex-wife and his daughter and stuff, right, is when people brought it up. When people brought it up, that was the only time. So the question is, who are they talking about? The Samuels family. Who are they really talking about? Now, this will lead me to believe that they're talking about his daughter, right? But this will only be true to me if his daughter would have showed up live on this channel. If his daughter had literally showed up live and she was orchestrating the whole thing and she's doing commentary and stuff like that, then I would believe that. Now, here's another thing too. A lot of y'all don't know this. A lot of y'all don't know this. Do y'all know that Kevin Samuels' daughter is actually a content creator on YouTube? She is a content creator on YouTube. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that Kevin Samuels' daughter barely has subs on her channel? So this lead me to believe that Kevin Samuels' daughter is maybe excluded from all donations and proceeds will be rightly distributed to the Samuels family. Because if that be the case, the daughter would have been there. The daughter would have been on the live. The daughter would have been in the chat. The daughter would have been somewhere while this was going on. But she wasn't. And we sure the hell believe that it's not going to be his ex-wife who's going to receive the proceeds and donation. So who's left? His mom? I believe that if they do give his mom proceeds, I believe that it's going to be a percentage. Now, here's my theory. This all donations and proceeds will be rightly distributed to the Samuels family. I believe that the Samuels family is talking about these content creators. I believe the Samuels family is talking about these dudes who claim that they're part of the Manosphere, because we know that Kevin Samuels was part of the Manosphere. That's who I believe that's going to be distributed. Them people who came up and did they pre-recorded speaking, I believe that them the ones who going to get a cut in that money. That's what I believe. Now, keep in mind, what was the name that these people called Kevin Samuels? What did they call him? You got it. Godfather. Oh, that's my godfather. So Godfather could be translated into family. And y'all know how it is on these YouTube streets with people these days, with this groupthink mentality, right? Where for some weird reason, people think that everyone is their family on YouTube, even though they never met each other the day before their life. But for some real reason, they think people are their family. Oh, you're my family, you're my bro, you're my sis, and also, but never met each other the day before their life. Never broke bread or anything like that. With the exception of these gentlemen up here, because of few of them gentlemen like MTR, lead attorney, Dennis Sperling, and Anton. Yeah, they all met and stuff like that. They kicked it. They kicked it with Kevin Samuels. I know that for a fact. So that's why it's leading me to believe that these donations and proceeds is going to be distributed to them as well too, as being content creators. This is leading me to believe that they were the one who orchestrated this whole entire thing. This leads me to believe that they had got legal rights to his estate, which in this particular case is his channel. That's why they talking about the legacy continues. It's not through Kevin Samuels, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be through his daughter, but it's going to be through them. I'm pretty sure that they're going to want to continue to use some of his videos and stuff and keep this channel monetized. And that's another thing, too, that I need to think about, too, is that once when he passed away, after when everything's all said and done and stuff, right, why they didn't deactivate his channel? Because to me, morally speaking, right, if I know a man who I call my godfather, this man is an inspiration to me. The greatest thing that I can do is to deactivate that dude's channel, to give him respect. But it wasn't deactivated because they know that Kevin Samuels is a cash cow. That's where it boils down to. I believe that's the reason why they went and got this name trademarked. It's because they know that this dude is a cash cow. And not to mention as well too that we got all these other different dummy channels out there. And I got another thing about that too. And I know all this sound conspiracy, but I'm just telling y'all how the way I see it. Now, all these other channels that's posting Kevin Samuels content, right? I honestly believe that they created them channels to get additional money. But there are a few channels out there that didn't want to make the cut. There are some road channels out there and stuff, for real. And they're the ones they trying to go after them. But I believe there's some channels out there, right, that they personally created to get additional money, to get additional monetization off of, to keep the stream of income going. Because some of these channels that I see, they got exactly his content on there. Like to the T. Now, it would take a normal person, right, a very, very long time to upload all these dudes' videos like that fast. It'll take a normal person a lot of time and a lot of effort. That person got to go, have to create a channel, got to want to get verified through YouTube, got to go through all this different stuff to get the channel created, uploading all these videos and stuff, for it to be like that. So I believe that these dudes already had channels readily available. And they're using these channels to get additional monetization on top of the original Kevin Samuels channel. That's what I believe. I wonder where was the y'all remember the woman, right, that he was with when he passed away? Well, when he was in this apartment. And there was a nurse there, right, that he was allegedly sleeping with. I wonder what happened to her. After when all this said and done, right, what happened to her? We haven't heard nothing else from her. I didn't hear that she was at the funeral or nothing like that. She just disappeared. I wonder what happened to her. Because I find that odd as well, too. There one moment we was hearing about her, and I actually did a show in season 6 talking about this. She had this alleged phone call, calling 911 and everything. Then after that, she was gone. She vanished. So I wonder what happened to her. I'm just kind of curious about that. I'm just throwing this out here, y'all, so y'all think about this for real. Because like I say, I find this very, 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 very strange. I find it very strange. So, what do y'all think about this? Yeah, do y'all think I'm reaching on this or what? Or should I just not say nothing and let Kevin Samuels rest in peace? But unfortunately, I'm not the one who's not letting Kevin Samuels rest in peace. It's look like it's them. It's the people who he hanging with. They're the one who keeping this going. Only time I say something about Kevin Samuels when it becomes a talking point. And that's it. Like tonight. So what y'all think about this? Y'all think I'm reaching on this? Or you think I'm dead on about this? Or what? Because all that was kind of very interesting. Peculiar. So that's all I have on this particular podcast, all right? So y'all join me on the next episode, all right? And I will see y'all again. Peace out, y'all. Peace out.